This hard. This tough. This tough. Vocals, the harmonies, slipping in and out of that falsetto, the control, the butteriness, the velvety tone that he's always had. There's definitely a theme. There's something he's trying to get across from us about kind of perspective and scale and kind of breaking down constructs around you, maybe stripping down.
It's my time. It's on me. I'ma make 'em believe. It's my time. I'ma make 'em believe. I'ma make 'em believe.
What's good people? It's Big Merc and I'm back. Kinda. So, as many of you who are already subscribed to this channel and expecting to see the Gaslit podcast, I gotta keep it a bean with y'all, man. Life be lifing, dog. Like, I've had people ask me, when's new content coming? They've really enjoyed, the last 2 seasons and the conversations we've had, and, just kind of like curious about, when something coming. But I mean, I gotta keep it a bean, man. It's, the time, the energy, the planning that it takes to create that longer form content. Just ain't got it. Just ain't got it. It's between, work and business, other ventures, things that are just occupying my time. It's just really difficult to sit down and, anybody out there who's done content creation in some form or fashion knows, like, the shooting, the editing, the mapping out, the planning. God forbid you have guests and bringing everything on, the coordination. So it's just time consuming. But, I did want it to continue to kind of stay in community with you guys and, keep maintaining that connection. So I thought a good kind of medium would be to flip this into more of a reactions and reviews channel. For those who know me personally, I'm a huge audiophile. I love discovering new music and rediscovering old music. I love videos and as a former artist and musician, I know a little bit of the ins and outs of kind of what it takes, at least from, a philosophical standpoint, from a thematic standpoint, to build a project musically, as well as create visuals to accompany that music. And yeah, so let's dive in. I want to get it popping with Justin Timberlake. So for those of y'all who haven't had a chance yet to check out JT's Tiny Desk, chef's kiss. The vocals, the energy, the vibes, the band. I mean, it was just a beautiful production, a beautiful exhibition of JT, where he is in this era, the buttery, velvety vocals. It was really just a great performance. I'll drop a link into it wherever it pops up here somewhere, so y'all can check it out if you haven't already. But it inspired me to, jump in and kind of see what he had popping with the album. The album just released this past Friday, March 15th. And I thought it'd be a great opportunity to, see if there's any connection with the vibe of the Tiny Desk and the singles and the project, and really kind of jump in. So we're going to react to Justin Timberlake, Selfish. This is the first single off the new album, Everything I Thought It Was. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump in and see what JT got shaking. Coming off stage from a performance, okay.
But they saw what I saw. They would fall the way I felt, but they don't know what you want. And baby, I would never tell if they knew what I
Y'all gotta
for you
excuse my
all the
ad-libs.
time. So if I get jealous, I can't.
Let's jump in right here. I'm getting a cool little vibe from his approach to kind of telling the story around the project here, and I'm curious to kind of see how this continues to plays out. You know, he's coming off stage from a performance. It seemed like a live performance, and now he's backstage, apparently in a video shoot. I'm wondering if this is less a visual relative to the lyrics in the song and more so an element of storytelling about where JT is at this point in his career and maybe setting us up for some intentionality and storytelling to set up the album. Let's see.
Can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental.
I love the perspective play with
Can't fight it.
him viewing the camera and the camera viewing him.
Look like you do, but you can't hide it. No, put you in a frame. Oh, baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you. Making me
What's behind door number one?
You must be an angel. Every time the phone rings, I hope that it's you on the other side. I wanna tell you everything that's on my mind. And
Okay, I'm getting a theme here. So we saw him with this kind of interplay between him and the camera and the cameraman in that previous scene. And I think he's trying to create a narrative around perspective, maybe. Obviously, we saw the perspective of the crowd in the very beginning of it, looking at him when he was on stage, even though we actually didn't see the crowd. I think there might be some symbolism in that. And then we go kind of backstage, which seems to be the set of a video shoot. Really broken down, deconstructed. I mean, even in his wardrobe, white tee, gold chain, black pants, black shoes, really stripped down. There's a deconstructive kind of vibe that's kind of being told and presented here. So I'm wondering, is this more like a kind of setting us up to understand that this era, this JT era, is more about kind of stripping down some of the constructions, giving us some behind the curtain, as we kind of saw in that first scene of the video, some behind the curtain, behind the scenes of what his life looks like now relative to him creating music and how that kind of interplays, and even showing this kind of callback here to a scene in Willy Wonka where he's walking and the hallway is small and he's large. So again, I think we have this really cool visual interplay of perspective, as I mentioned earlier, with him and the camera. And then we have like scale and perspective here, maybe kind of outgrowing some conventions, viewing things a little bit differently, and hoping that we will be able to view him a little bit differently than we have in the past. So it might be a reach, but I'm guessing this is some kind of call, a connection to maybe that kind of theme for this JT era and this album. So if that's the case, really thoughtful, really well done. Excited to see how it continues to kind of play out in the visual. Vocals slipping into that falsetto just effortlessly. Scale and perspective, deconstruction. So yeah, there's definitely a theme. There's something he's trying to get across from us about kind of perspective and scale and kind of breaking down constructs around you, maybe stripping down. And from what we saw, if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. The Tiny Desk. It is a very kind of stripped down kind of organic performance, even though there's a lot of going on. You have the band, the background vocals, but it was very much kind of stripped down as Tiny Desk performances kind of seem to be. So it feels like a very happy marriage between what he's seemingly presenting us to kind of be able to expect from the album, as well as what we saw in the Tiny Desk performance. So very thoughtful, very well done. I love the multi-dimensional layers of storytelling that we're getting kind of in this era. This is dope, man. I'm really into it.
Around looking like you do, but you can't hide it now. Put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you.
Oh, you about to get a JT dance break?
You cannot be explained, oh, you must be an angel. Put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you.
Construction, deconstruction, behind the scenes, tearing down, rebuilding. Oh, those back vocals with the harmony. So well done. The layering, so rich. Slipping into that falsetto just effortlessly.
So if I get jealous, I can't help it.
I little boom bap.
Every bit of you, I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it.
Yeah, this hard. This tough. Vocals, the harmonies, slipping in and out of that falsetto, the control, the butteriness, the velvety tone that he's always had. We're hearing some of the maturity in his sound, like the actual maturity in his voice, relative to even his previous album. It seems he's leaning more into it, both in his image, the way he's presenting himself, and the way we can kind of hear that warmth and growth in his voice that we've been able to listen and experience over the years. This is really thoughtful.
You're out looking like you do, but you can't hide it. No, put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you. Making me insane, you cannot be explained. Ooh, you must be an angel.
And real quick, again, because I mentioned it earlier, I think there's also a level of storytelling that we see in wardrobe and videos like this, and especially with songs like this. This is an obvious, like, 70s, 80s, probably more 80s, early 90s, with the oversized suit, seeing a lot of movement with the oversized pants, the black shoes. I think they're black, maybe navy, depending on the lighting. But yeah, this is definitely kind of a callback to that, and the way that the size of clothes can accentuate and exaggerate movement. Again, another element of storytelling here that we're seeing through visual, through song, through lyric, through dance. Again, really thoughtful, and then JT just being JT on top of it. This is hard.
Put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you. Making me insane, you cannot be explained. Ooh, you must be an angel. Jealous,
Strip it right
but I
back down.
can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish.
That's tough. That really is. I mean, everything we see from the multi-dimensional storytelling that he's given us in this. This is really exciting. This is exciting me to kind of dig into the album and maybe check out. I think we have the next single just dropped a couple days ago, No Angels. So yeah, this is exciting, man. I'm really looking forward to digging into this album, digging into this project, catching the JT vibe. This is blue-eyed soul, blue-eyed R&B, what I'm saying, with little sprinkles of pop. And this is my favorite version of JT when he really gets into his melodic kind of R&B bag. Even though this does have some kind of pop overtones, both in the song and in the video. But this is dope, man. I got to salute him. This is very thoughtful, very well thought out, very consistent with what we saw, at least from a vibe and energy and kind of positioning from the Tiny Desk. And yeah, I'm really impressed by this. This is dope. I'm looking forward to digging in and learning a little bit more. But yeah, this is Justin Timberlake. This is Selfish. Blind reaction. This was my first time watching the video and really my first time listening to the song actively. I've heard it in kind of passing, but never really kind of locked in to really pay attention to it. So this is great, man. The whole package, the vocals, the harmonies, the mixing, the layering, the video, the dance, the storytelling. JT, man, selfish. First single off the Everything I Thought It Was album. So yeah, man, y'all check this out. I think we're gonna be into something nice. I think he's gonna serve us up something real nice with this project. But yeah, man, moving on. If there are any songs, videos that you guys want me to react to, drop them in the comments. I'll be sure to make it happen. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and like this video. I will be deeply appreciative. So yeah, man, thanks for locking in with me. I hope y'all continue to stay tuned in and connected as we kind of pivot and go in a different direction with this channel. So hope y'all stay locked in, man. Until next time, as always, stay tuned, stay dangerous. It's love. We out.
It's my time.